Good Thursday afternoon. How are you? I just got home from work in the grocery store, so I've got stuff everywhere, but I wanted to get bread started. I'm going to make a couple loaves of homemade bread. Brock's been enjoying toast every morning since he's been home from the hospital, having it with his medicine, so I thought I would just have you come along with me. So we're going to make it with the stand mixer. It's easy. It just takes a little bit of time. So inside of my bowl here, I had 2 cups of warm water and a tablespoon of active dry yeast and a 1/4 cup of honey. Let that set for about 10 minutes till that yeast becomes bubbly. I don't know if you can see it. Now to that, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter. It's supposed to be 3, so I'm going to have to get another one. Butter, and then it's 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to add another thing of butter here and get that melted. And to that, we're going to add 4½ cups of flour. But I'll be right back. I'm going to melt more butter. So we've got our other tablespoon of butter here. We're going to end up using 5 cups of flour first, but we're going to start with 4½, keep feeding it in. So I'm going to put this in now. I'm going to take it over to my dough hook and get it mixed up, and I'll be right back. So we have the 4½ cups of flour and all of our other ingredients mixed. Now I'm going to add in the other ½ cup. Get it started here. And we're going to let that incorporate. So our dough's all mixed up. There it is. Makes it simple with the dough hook. If you do not have one, you could do it by hand, I'm sure. We're going to cover it with a wet tea towel, and we're going to let it rise for 1 hour. While it is doing its first rise, I'm going to come back and we're going to make some simple vegetable soup today. So while we're waiting on our bread to do its first rise, we're going to just make some quick and simple vegetable soup today. Everybody's going to be home at different times today. So I've got 4 cans of mixed vegetables here. You can use frozen, whatever you want. I've got ground beef here, 2 pounds that I cooked this morning before work. I'm gonna get that in. I'm putting this in the slow cooker. That way everybody can eat whenever they come home. And it's done and I don't have to worry about it. I have too many chores to do today. So get this out of here. Kind of stuck in the bottom. There we go. All right. Got our ground beef to that. Sorry, I'm running dishwater too. I'm trying to multitask. We're going to do 1 can of tomato soup. Trust me, do it. Go. We're going to add a couple tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And sometimes I change it up as to what kind of broth I'm going to add. It's either beef broth or tomato juice. I'm going to go with the tomato juice route today. So this is a 46-ounce can of tomato juice. Get in there. Today was truck day. I had errands to run before work, errands to run after work. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, so I went ahead and got gas because the gas station's absolutely the worst, isn't it, in the wintertime? Or at least maybe that's just here, but it is. It's always freezing cold, wind's blowing. So I'm not taking any chances today. I'm going to get it now. So I got my gas. This is taking long. All right, there we have it. I'm gonna do some seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic. I may add another can of mixed vegetables, and there you have it. It's just simple. It's just easy. It's delicious. Now you could go with all fresh vegetables if you had them. I did not have any on hand, so I'm using canned. So, did you see my shirt? I love Christmas Vacation, that movie. That movie, it has so many good memories with it because the first time I watched, not the first time I watched it, the first time my dad watched it, we were together, and he laughed and I could still hear him laughing about this movie. The sledding scene where he slides down through the Walmart. Of course, we didn't have Walmarts around here then. It's like, what's a Walmart? So anyway, it reminds me of my dad. So I love this movie. It's one of my Christmas t-shirts. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Have one? Let me know what it is. All right, we're gonna put the soup on and we'll be back to do the next steps with the bread when the timer's up. So I'm gonna clean my kitchen while all of this is going on. So our first hour's up. I'm letting this dough rise. So I'm gonna take it out of the bowl. Got a little flour here on my board. Set this off to the side. We're gonna give this just a quick roll around. Some flour here. We're gonna take this, we're going to flatten it out. You see that? Then we're going to cut it in half. Separate those two. I've got two. This makes 2 loaves of bread. I am going to butter the pans. Doesn't have to be fancy. This one's non-stick. I just like to add that little bit of goodness there. All right, we're just going to take our dough. We're just going to kind of roll it up. This. Kind of shape it into a loaf there. Put that right into our pan. Try to even it out. Just like that. Second one.
According to our records, Douglas and Rose Valley lived in 1845. Wow, that's even older than the real estate agent told us. Melissa went on to tell me that Douglas and Rose Bowman.
See what I'm kind of doing here?
But only 6 survived into adulthood. The rest died between the ages of 1 and
There we go. This one, the end's kind of tapered. I'm just going to fix that. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Now you can butter the tops if you want. I don't normally. So there we have our 2 loaves of bread. We're going to cover them and set a timer for another hour. And we'll be back. Here is our second and final rise on our sandwich bread. 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Here you go, friends. 3 hours, start to finish. 2 beautiful loaves of bread. It smells so good in here. Let's cut a little piece. Shh, don't tell anybody. Just came out of the oven. Super hot still. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Got some butter here. We got our vegetable soup. It's already also added a little bit of beef broth to the vegetable soup because I wanted it a little bit more soupy. There we go. Sorry. That was the timer to remind me to get the bread out. Delicious. I forgot how much I miss delicious homemade bread. I'm sure Brock's going to enjoy this. I will let it cool. I'll put it away. He may want some for dinner. So there you have it. Like I said, we've got our vegetable soups already here. Just a quick and simple, easy throw together soup. We'll have plenty of leftovers hopefully for tomorrow since it's Friday. Once again, thanks for hanging out with me in my kitchen, cooking dinner with me. Bye, friends. Thought I'd show you the soup. There it is. Beautiful vegetable soup. It's a great day for it. It's cold here, cloudy, it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Super hot. Let's give it a try. It's hot. It's delicious. There you go. I'm really leaving this time. Bye, friends.